At this time, we're going to have a goodwill offering for the benefit of those in need here in the Penns Valley, Penn Valley area. We hope you're generous. And then following this collection of basic members, we're going to hand out candy canes as our gift from St. Kateri to all of you for coming out to the conference. We take the bag and for passing them out. While they're passing them out and taking the collection, I want to tell you a quick story. On Tuesdays, that's my long day. I have several services here at St. Kateri, and then I rush off to the prison. I say Mass, hear confessions all day, and by the time I get home, about 8:30 or so, I'm totally exhausted. And a lot of times, up until this fall, it was a pretty lonely time. You come back to the rectory, you're all by yourself, and at times, sometimes we're just chilling out, other times it's like, you know, you're a little down on the whole day. Then all of a sudden, these wonderful people started showing up on Tuesday nights. And my rectory was now filled with all of this beautiful, beautiful music. And I can honestly tell you, it was a very, very uplifting experience to then come home on Tuesday evenings. And all of Don and Peggy sitting and all of you were really brightening my life in the last couple of months. You thought you were just practicing, but you were really raising my spirits. And I could get a good night's sleep on Tuesday night just with the joy of the beautiful music that you all provided. So I just want to thank you all for that. As they're passing out these candy canes, I want to tell you how these came about. During times in Europe, there was times of great persecution of Christians, and the Christians needed a symbol to exchange with each other, to either pass on the faith to others that needed it, or as a symbol for that Christ was in their lives. And so the candy cane was invented, and a Catholic priest came up with a way to modernize the process so they can be mass-produced. If you look at the candy cane, you'll get one soon, it's white. You notice that it's white. White stands for the purity of Christ. Then on it, there's a single red line. The single red line represents the blood of Christ. The three smaller lines circling the candy cane represent the Trinity. It can be a J, depending on which way you look at it, for Jesus, or it can be the staff of a shepherd. Shepherd leading us back, leading his sheep. It's hard that the rock of Christ is hard, and the church is built on the rock of Christ. And it's not bitter from the perspective of a bitter taste of peppermint, but it's really to represent the bitter herbs that Christ was given on the cross. And so it's a constant reminder of how Christ is in our lives, and it's our token of appreciation for you coming out today, for all of your gracious hospitality here today, for these wonderful singers. I think it's been a wonderful concert so far. The talent here has just been unbelievable. Thank you again for coming out.